Hello, it's Jim Hutchins for the Jerusalem Connection Spot Report for this week. For the last couple of days, I've been asking God to show me what He wanted to be covered during this spot report today. And it wasn't until the mail came this morning in our office and I received a letter that I knew that I should include that in our spot report today. It has to do with discerning the signs of the times. Scriptures encourage us to be able to do that. Jesus said that would be important for us to do, to discern the signs of the times. A couple of years ago, I sent out a kind of a trial balloon spot report asking if there were people who would be interested in being considered for safe houses. Safe houses where Jews could come and be safe. There were over 1 million Jews saved during the Second World War in the area occupied by the German army, by Christians who housed Jews, provided safe houses for them. Anti-Semitism is on the rise today. You've heard me say that it's reaching World War II proportions. Others have said that as well. In Europe, the Arab Spring, that's supposed to be the forerunner for democracy in these Arab countries, it looks as though they're going towards Sharia law and being headed by representatives of the Muslim Brotherhood, which does not bode well for Israel. In the United States, academia is rampant with anti-Semitism in the Middle East studies programs and the political science programs. The Wall Street, Occupy Wall Street movement, there are expressions of anti-Semitism there. So it's on the rise and it's going to get worse. But I want to receive, I want you to receive, and I want to share with you a letter that I received in the mail today. It's very typical of the hundreds of letters that we've received in the last 2 years regarding safe houses. It's from a couple in Kansas. As difficult to imagine that this might happen again, my wife and I wish to place our home up for a shelter for any Jew that needs help. Ours is a small house, however, and we're retired, but we care about the Jewish people, and we could place a couple of people here. It is also unthinkable, but America today is not the America I grew up with in the 50s and 60s. In an emergency, we know of other people who would be willing to be able to be involved and might be able to help. We already eat only kosher foods and would be willing to make adjustments for our Jewish brothers. Count us in. I want to encourage you to go to our website, thejerusalemconnection.us. Go to the bottom of the home page and you'll see a link to safe houses. And if you sense that God would have you join this growing army, really, of people who would be willing to provide safe houses, go to our website, and if you would be willing to do that, let us know. Let us hear from you by surface mail, not by email or by telephone, but by surface mail. This is an army of God's people who are discerning the signs of the times. They know what's coming and they're preparing for it. It's going to get worse before it gets better. But I would say to you what God has said to us. Yahweh has established His throne in heaven and His kingdom rules over all. God has sovereign supervision over all that's going to take place, including His people, Jews and Christians. So until next week, be encouraged. Od Yavo Shiloh, until Messiah comes. Shalom Aleichem.